Hi there, in this video we're going to go through our new in-house asset loan agreement that we've added into our campus platform. You can see here we have 4 parts to this actual form. First of all, we'll put in our information around our fund, trustee, and then the borrowing party. We'll then go through our loan details, repayment details, and then finally the ability to then review and submit that information. So you can see here I've added in our fund details. I've put in our trustee structure, individual trustees in this example with 2 individuals. We have our different meeting addresses for the purpose of populating the resolutions, and then we have down lower the requirements of who the borrower is, and we can see here widget code. We are specifically looking at a loan that would be otherwise deemed to be an in-house asset in accordance with Part 8 of the SIS Act. So here we're making the assumption that Widget Co is a Part 8 associate of the fund. So here we have Greg Jones, who is signing on behalf of the borrower, and again we just have the borrower's address information in here. So we can change that if we want to, and we can use our navigation here to find the specific address that we may have as well. So if we just go next, what we'll then do is we'll go and put in all the specific information in respect to the loan itself. So we'll have our loan date that's been provided, we'll have the amount of that loan, whether it's fixed or variable, the specific interest rate that may be attributable, the loan repayment date, which will calculate automatically our loan term of 5 years. It will round that off, and then the rule or clause that allows for this loan to be provided under the SMSF trust deed, and whether it is a rule or clause. We then need to calculate, of course, what the repayments of that loan will be, and one of the things that we have added into this is if you know what those repayments are, you can simply type that in. But if we go back and we know that we had a $20,000 amount, 6.54% was the interest rate, we're doing it over a 5-year period, and we're starting it on the 1st of September, we can calculate what the ongoing repayments are, and you can see the schedule that it adds in here, and we can pick up this amount of $391.70 being the monthly repayment. So all I'm going to do now is save and next, and then we should be able to review that information prior to it being submitted. This document is available for our gold members, so if you are a gold member you'll see a 0 price in here. For our silver, bronze and free members, you will be able to purchase this at this point with the credit card, and that is at a price of $330 inclusive of GST. So I'm just going to hit submit here, and then what you'll find is it should take around just a couple of minutes, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes maybe at most, for that document to generate. So I'm just going to pause the video here. We'll wait for that document to generate, and I'll show you the completed set of documentation. Okay, so we can see here now we've sent our confirmation of our SMSF order, and you will see here it's just an outline confirming that that order has been is underway, and it confirms that it's being processed and will be delivered shortly. We also include a short explanation of what is incorporated inside this document package. So the loan facility agreement, trustee resolution approving the loan facility, notice of the loan facility that sets out the terms and conditions to the borrower, and then the initial drawdown notice for that first advance. We then have our order being ready. So if we now look at downloading this information, we can now see our in-house asset loan facility agreement. So when we look at this document that has been generated, we can see here the specific loan facility itself. I won't go through each and all the pages here, but you can scroll through and look at that at your own time with our sample document. You can see here it has our borrower detail, it has our lender being the Jones SMSF, we have our facility limit, the lower rate, the higher rate in the event of potential default, and we have our term, loan term there of 5 years. That of course is signed off both by the trustees of the fund and then the representatives of Widget Co. And then we have our resolutions in respect to the provision of that loan, so the request for the loan, the terms and conditions of that, our loan facility agreement, so the trustees writing to the borrower stipulating the terms and conditions of that amount, and then we have the notice of the first drawdown of that advance, and for whatever amount that is that the borrower is providing to the trustee. So that is our in-house asset loan agreement documents. If you do have any questions around generating this information, please feel free to reach out to us and be more than happy to help. Cheers.